Welcome to 504 Road Trips. We're starting to get the full brunt of this storm here, and I can't really read the chat because I'm driving, but I see a few people sending messages. I don't have my reading glasses on, so I can't really see what y'all are saying, but this is what's happening on the west bank of New Orleans right now in Gretna on the West Bank Expressway. I'm just leaving work, heading home, and I just found out there's no electricity at the house, so I may end up going back to the office and spending the night there. But for right now, this is what we've got. We've been getting some heavy winds. It's probably blowing 30 miles an hour right now, sustained, but we had a few gusts that might have been in the 50s or 60s. There's something in the middle of the road. There's little bits of debris in the road. See some leaves flying around, but nothing major yet. But I think, excuse me, I think this is going to get worse before it gets better. I might pull into the mall up here so I can see who's chatting, because I don't even know who's watching right now. I just saw a bunch of messages go across the screen. So basically what they're saying is this storm's going to go through fast, so there's probably not going to be any opportunity for flooding, or at least not anything that's going to any kind of lengthy effect on us. Well, the mall parking lot is empty. And this is an active department store here, Dick's, right there. But I guess everybody's shut down. Let me see if I can read the chat. Chat. That's chat options. Okay, so I see we have Kiwi Interstates. Tropical storm warning in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's a surprise, but I guess that's where this thing's going to go after it leaves here. Corey Smith, thank you. Try and stay safe. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Let's play with Robbie. Sorry, guys, I don't have my glasses on. Louisiana strong, South strong from Carolina Sport 13. And Johnny V, we need bigger trees. Well, the bigger the tree, the harder they fall. So, we got 12 people watching. See, I'm just going to drive around a little bit before I go home. It's a dark, empty house. Carrie is up in North Dakota right now, where it's, when she got up there, it was about 0 degrees. She said it's a warm day today. It got up to 44. She'll be back Friday. And here at 4:37 p.m., it is 77 degrees. It's supposed to cool off a little bit tomorrow after this is over with. Got one car in the mall parking lot, and it looks like it's wrecked, so somebody probably just abandoned it there. Couple of cars over by the food court. It looks like they both belong to Chick-fil-A, so I guess those are just permanently parked. But all day long, and my office is on a major thoroughfare, all day long. There has been almost no traffic along that thoroughfare. I think everybody stayed home today. Gas stations even closed. Whoa. Got a little bit of water building up in the gutters here, but nothing close to a flood. That Brothers Food Mart is open over there. Hopefully I'm aiming the camera at it. Boy, this is almost flooded here. Little branches down the street here. And my belts are squealing. Speed reminder there. I'm not speeding, in case anybody's wondering. And I see some lights on here, so I guess from what I saw a little while ago, almost all of Terrytown was out of power. And I live in Terrytown. I know my house has no power because my security cameras weren't working. Oh, it's really blowing here. And I'm going to pull over in a minute and take a look at the chat again. Okay, here we go. Traffic signals are not working here. This is Stump and Terry Parkway. But the Brothers Food Mart here has power, so I wonder if they're running on generators. Because it appears that everything else is out. Everything is dark. I'm going to pull up in here for just a minute. Unauthorized vehicles parking in this area will be ticketed or towed at the owner's expense. Okay. Come get me. So let's take a look at the chat. Johnny V, Atlanta's going to get strong storms. Yeah, this thing is going to go, it's going to blow through so fast that when it hits the Atlantic coast, it's probably going to have some strength. I should have brought my glasses with me because I can't read the names on here. Is that where Copeland's is? There's several Copeland's restaurants around. Wayne's World, Fast and Furious. Melissa, watching while waiting for Zeta to hit and punch at Tula. Well, you're going to be getting it very shortly. Can you come to Washington, Louisiana? Washington Parish, or is Washington a town? It's fast movers or wind events more than the rain. Is it in New Orleans? Yeah, well, this is New Orleans. I'm less than a mile from the city limits of New Orleans. So, yes, this is what it's like in New Orleans. And being that we're slightly, we're like on the south side of New Orleans over here in the West Bank, I think we might actually get it a little bit worse than New Orleans because the storm was coming in slightly south of New Orleans, but it's not going to be that much different. But yeah, this is going to be mostly a wind event because it's not going to be here long enough to dump a lot of rain on us. We were only expecting 2 to 4 inches of rain, and if that's spread out over more than a couple of hours, there's not really even any danger of flooding. This whole area is mostly dark over here. I don't think there's any power throughout this, although I see some lights at that next shopping center on the corner. This is all dark. Somebody's political sign is blown over, and that's going to become a projectile very shortly. So the traffic signals are out here, and this Brothers is out of power over here. Either that or they don't have a generator. McDonald's is dark. Somehow this has stayed on here. There's JPSO. Probably looking for people like me that are out joyriding. Which I'm not. I'm just trying to get home from work. I'm just taking the long way. Yep, no electricity at the discount zone, Joe's Cafe. CVS is shut down. And the spotlight's on in the parking lot here. Up Skate Country's got power. And we have traffic lights up here at Bell Chase Highway. And Wendy's has power. Starbucks has power, but Starbucks is closed. What is everybody going to do? Green light. Now, one of the things we got to watch for here is tornadoes. We are under tornado warning, or tornado watch. No, tornado warning. And when you get wind events like this, that's something that tends to happen as tornadoes spring up. And that's what does most of the damage, rather than just linear winds. This was the 7th time this hurricane season that New Orleans has been in what they call the cone of uncertainty. And when this thing sprang up over the weekend, once again, it had it coming straight for us. And I thought to myself, there's no way a 7th storm is going to be heading this way and then it's going to change directions at the last second and go somewhere else. Those traffic lights just did something really weird. They blinked out and then they came back on. I don't know whether that was a brief power failure or what. Some debris in the road right there. So I'm on Lapalco Boulevard heading towards Harvey. Oh, there's a big branch down the road. And is it going to come in front of me? Oh, wow. Didn't expect that. Well, I look at the wind kicking up here. Just passing through Timberlane Country Club here, and then we will cross over into Harvey. A lot of debris on the road here. See some deep water ahead. Turn up Manhattan Boulevard. Once again, anybody just joining us, I'm driving, so I can't read all the chat. I'll try to pull over in a minute, see what everybody's saying. Boy, that sign's already gone. I wonder if that happened in this storm. And for whoever was asking about Copeland's earlier, we just passed the Copeland's. It's Manhattan Boulevard, Harvey. Traffic lights are out here, but stuff on the side of the road has electricity. Guy just flew right through the light. And as per the rule, I'm going to treat any traffic light that's not on as a four-way stop, even though there's really not too many people on the road right now. This is Gretna Boulevard. We're going to go back into Gretna and really windy here. And Johnson Gretna Park Elementary is about to lose their banner. I think they would have taken that down. Look at them palm trees blowing. Somebody did not pick up their garbage cans. If you're in the New Orleans area, please be sure that you brought in your garbage cans and any lawn furniture, that kind of thing, anything that can blow around. Because if it hasn't already blown away, it will, and that kind of thing can become a projectile and end up going through your window. Made sure and did all that this morning before I left the house. Go into this gas station for a second. And we're going to see what's happening in the chat. I gotta say, I'm impressed. 31 people watching. So this hurricane season might break records. I think we've already broken records. We're 6 letters into the Greek alphabet. That's never happened before. So, yeah, Corey, this has already broken a record for sure. Parish has asked people to be off the road until 8 tonight. I haven't heard anything about that. Shootout from Laplace. Shout out from Laplace. Let's see. And once again, if you're just joining us, I don't have my glasses, so I'm really struggling to see this. Harry Truman. I think this hurricane will hit Alabama, Georgia, and North Carolina. That's what it's looking like. It's starting to get bad over in Baton Rouge. Not the worst, though. No, this is not going to be that bad of a storm. It's a Category 2, but it's going to blow over real fast. Let's see. I think that says cyclone fan. Just some wind and a steady rain. That's about right. Hurricane will hit Atlanta, Georgia, and Asheville, North Carolina. That's about right. Winds and rain have calmed down a bit now. Not really. Not here, anyway. Hey, from Houston. Hey, Houston. All right, so I'm going to drive a little bit more before I go home. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. I don't think I've ever had 31 people on a live stream before, at one time, anyway. So we're on Belle Chase Highway, heading south. And we're crossing out of Gretna again right now. So what I'm going to do is take Belle Chase Highway down to Berman Highway and then drive down towards Algiers. Another Brothers with the power out. You notice Brothers dominates this area with the little cheapy convenience stores and gas stations. I think that's the 5th one that we've passed. Maybe 6th. connection. Taco Bell. It's like the time saver has. I think we're back. I don't know whether I got a shaky cell signal or what. I can't really see the little meter on the phone to tell me how many bars I have. But looks like we're live again, though. Looks like the Hong Kong Plaza here has electricity. Something big just hit the windshield. See what looks like a tumbleweed blowing across the road here. That's a plant, an entire plant. It's got pulled right out of the ground. It is really windy. The car is shaking side to side right now. Oh wow, look at that utility pole over there. Must be rotting at the base. It's getting ready to tip over. That thing's just swaying in the wind. The only thing holding it up right now is the wires. If the cables weren't attached to that thing would have fallen. And now it's hardly raining at all. It looked like the eye was going to pass directly over this area, but I don't think that's happened yet because this thing really just made landfall about 40 minutes ago. I just got hit with a huge gust of wind. And look, there's all kind of tree debris in the street here. All right, so I'm going to pull over at this Walgreens. It's closed. And read the last of the chat. And then I think I'm going to sign off. Boy, there's some big limbs down here. So let's take a look at the chat. So let's see where we're at. Harry Truman, we don't discuss politics in this channel, so I'm not going to answer that question. But thank you for asking. Been in Louisiana before on Interstate 10, didn't go through New Orleans, though. If you took Interstate 10, you had to go through New Orleans unless you took I-12 to bypass it. Let's see. Tumbleweed in the swamplands because it's 2020. That's about right. Claudia, thanks for watching. Utility pole cannot easily due to hurricanes. I don't know what that means. No, sippigrrrl is not with me. She's in North Dakota, but I will tell you said hi. Anyway, I'm going to sign off right now because I got to go home and make sure everything is in good shape there. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. If you're in the New Orleans area or anywhere in the path of the storm, stay safe. And who knows, I might be back on later tonight, or I might come on tomorrow to survey the damage. So thanks for watching. Everybody have a good night.